This study was looking at the income generating projects, and in this presentation, which I'm going to be doing very briefly, we are trying to look into whether these income generating projects, which are called by several names, whether you call them community projects, you call them any other name, as we will see in the presentation, whether indeed they do help insofar as improving the livelihood of those who participate in these projects. We ended up with 42 participating projects, and of the 42 participating projects, we then classified them in terms of the functional projects and the non-functional projects. The functional projects were those when you visit them at the time of the interviews, at the time of fieldwork, they were currently and actively participating in their own activities as a project. And the non-functional projects, we define them as those that at the time of doing your visits or your interviews, they were not engaging in the activities of the project. If you look at the gender profile, these projects, 84% of them, just over that, they are comprised of females. And males are not interested in these projects, probably because the returns are not easily traceable. Now, this is the interesting thing that I thought I should bring to your attention as well, which emerged from the study. If you look at this, you would agree, from above 46%, almost over 80% of these participants, they're above the age of 46. If you go further down, you look at where you have about 55 and 66, you have almost half of the respondents. Now, if you look at the social security grants that the government is providing, it is ironical that the participants of these projects, most of them would probably also be receiving the social security grant. Now, if we are saying these projects are meant to create jobs, then I think we then have to be very critical to say we are creating jobs for those that we are assisting via old age pension, or we are creating jobs for those who are participating in or receiving other grants. Because in terms of the age distribution, it is very clear from the study that we are dealing with a population which is very aging. And in terms of the actual age, we have participants who are above the age of 70 in these projects, almost are older than all of us who are in this room, unfortunately. Now, but the critical question is at a policy level is to say, when we say they are supposed to create jobs, these are jobs for who? And who needs these jobs? Because if we want to create jobs for people who are above 60, government in other areas are taking care of that. Now, then we need to be asking the questions to say why it is that only 9% of the respondents are still youth.